Now at 6 o'clock, a crackdown on speeders near a popular trailhead in the Tri-Cities.
Warmer temperatures taking grip, a little slower though today, but a possible shower or two tonight. I'll get you ready for a tumultuous week ahead. My first alert weather forecast.
Now, KVEW local news at 6.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Madeline Hagan.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Well, recovering money in Franklin County. A recent audit found 2 former and 1 current county commissioner received unconstitutional payments.
Yeah, it's all stemming from a resolution that was actually passed just after the November 2016 election. Today, I sat down with County Auditor Matt Beaton, who explains why $88,000 is owed by these commissioners. An audit's findings now in the hands of the Franklin County prosecutor. Auditor Matt Beaton says former commissioners Rick Miller and Bob Koch and current commissioner Brad Peck owe the county thousands of dollars.
And it's pretty straightforward. These are the big, bright lines that govern what we do.
The issue stems from a resolution passed in late 2016 after these commissioners were elected.
In this case, if you don't take the health care at Franklin County, this resolution that was passed after the election in 2016 allowed them to convert that directly into their payroll.
Beaton says he started looking into the matter when he received an article this year from a policy guidance nonprofit in Washington state.
They just sent out this insights, a bulletin, and it says, if you're doing this, be aware of these things. That's how it works. They're not a political organization.
Beaton says it's technically legal to do, but in this case, the move went against the Washington state constitution because the salary increase happened after these members were elected. The raises weren't legally reviewed.
The legislative body has got to be careful of that because per our constitution, those that are in charge of the public treasury cannot, while in office, increase, because they're given the fiduciary responsibility of dispersing public money. And when the legislative body has that ability to spend the public's money, the responsibility is a higher bar.
Beaton's audit found Commissioner Brad Peck received $40,000, Koch $20,000, and Miller just over $21,000. Current commissioners Rocky Mullen and Clint Didier weren't in office in 2016. Beaton says they've always elected to take full benefits, but they'll owe around $334 from a partial distribution.
Looking at it in the rearview mirror, you know, we have a responsibility to recover any unconstitutional money. And
Beaton says this matter is being treated as a loss, not fraud. He's made these recommendations moving forward.
Right now it's with the prosecuting attorney, and they're reviewing all aspects of it, and they're going to bring that back to the board to let them know.
And I reached out to Mr. Peck and Miller. They have not yet responded. Contact information for Mr. Koch could not be found. As far as how the county will get that money back, Beaton says that process has yet to be determined. New at 6, Washington Governor Jay Inslee has called the legislature into a special session. The reason, he wants lawmakers to focus on passing a new drug possession law. That's one of the items that did not make it out of the legislative session, which ended on April 23rd. The special session begins May 16th. Typically, they run for 30 days, but the governor says it could wrap earlier if lawmakers can come to an agreement. Let's move to the weather. Jason, warm temperatures outside, but the sky kind of suggested otherwise.
You know, it was kind of a transitional day from yesterday's kind of blah day to tomorrow's very nice day, but we didn't warm up as much as we expected. Let's take a look outside Legend Sky Cam Net, where we saw some sunshine coming into the evening hours, but also we're seeing more cloud coverage coming in. Now, we are looking pretty darn nice as we head into tomorrow. So we are going to see some sunshine expected into our day tomorrow with very warm highs. I just wanted to give you a sneak preview of we're going to be seeing about 10 or 15 degree higher temperatures as we move into our next couple of hours. Now, overnight tonight, we do expect to be seeing clearing into our overnight. We're going to see overnight lows right around the mid to lower 50s. Tomorrow, highs mid to upper 80s. My goodness, it is going to be a beautiful Wednesday. Right now, 73, again, about 5 to 10 degrees off of what we expected for our temperatures today. 71 for the Tri-Cities. Not much winds, but we do expect to see that 25-degree drop from tomorrow to Friday with winds and rain. Can't wait to tell you all about it. My first alert weather forecast is coming up later in the show.
Thanks, Jason. 23 women rescued from sex trafficking across Washington state thanks to a local investigation. Today, Richland police served a search warrant at the Eastern Silk Spa massage parlor on G-Way. Detectives had been investigating reports of possible prostitution at the location, and recently they linked it to a large-scale investigation out of King County involving sex trafficking and money laundering. 2 main suspects were arrested in Bellevue and Burien, Washington. RPD says out of those 23 victims, 3 were located at the Richland business. They say King County will be coordinating this ongoing investigation. Legends Casino went into lockdown for several hours this morning while authorities were in a standoff with an armed man nearby. Deputies were responding to a call about a man sleeping in a vehicle near the casino with a visible firearm. He reportedly refused to get out and held the gun in his hand. They tried negotiating, having family members talk to him, a YPD K-9, and less than lethal munitions before they were able to arrest him. He's now potentially facing firearms and resisting arrest charges and was also wanted for robbery and assault in a carjacking case earlier this week. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office is investigating a body found in rural Mabton over the weekend as a homicide, bringing the county's homicide count for 2023 to 16.
KAPP-KVEW's Emily Goodell spoke to authorities who say they're facing a big roadblock in that case. They don't know who the victim is.
Property owner called our office indicating that he had smelt something that was kind of not right.
Searching around his property on Farm Lane near the outskirts of Mabton Sunday afternoon looking for the source.
I'm trying to figure out, he has several animals, maybe one of them died or whatever. And while he was doing that, he located a deceased body. And so then he immediately called the sheriff's office.
A young woman dead of a gunshot wound.
From the autopsy and everything, we figured probably a couple days, like 2 to 3 days. We believe she was dumped there.
In a rural location, challenging for investigators.
There's not a lot of residents and there's not a lot of cameras, so that makes it a little bit difficult.
It's even harder because they don't know who she is.
Probably late teens to early 20s. We're believing she's white. So she's pretty young.
They're trying to find a match using fingerprints and dental records, but if that doesn't work...
We can do DNA, but you gotta put that in the whole system, but that takes a while.
And every day without an ID makes detectives' jobs a little harder.
Until you figure out who it is, then yes, it's kind of difficult to really go much further because we don't know what we're dealing with, right? You just gotta work with what you got and do the best you can. But, right now the focus is really to get the identification. And then, once we have that, then we can start.
In Mabton, Emily Goodell, KAPP-KVEW, Local News.
And possibly you know something about this. You can make an anonymous tip to Yakima County Crime Stoppers on their website through the P3 Tips app or by calling 1-800-222-8477.
New information tonight regarding the Ford University of Idaho student murders case. A new court date set this month, which involves the gag order. The family of one of the murder victims, Kaylee Gonzalez, filed a motion to address the gag order, which prevents them from talking to the media about this case. The district judge will weigh in on the Gonzalez motion on May 25th. Brian Koberger has been charged in these murders. He faces a preliminary hearing in late June in Leda County, Idaho. Someone killed Gonzalez, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernoodle, and Ethan Chapin last November.
Oregon's Secretary of State is stepping down. Shamia Fagan has been under fire because she took a job making $10,000 per month as a consultant for a marijuana company. While Oregon does allow state officials to have other jobs, this has been controversial because the company was a big donor to Fagan's campaign, and the Secretary of State's office is in charge of auditing the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Board, which regulates marijuana companies. Fagan says she purposely stepped away from the most recent audit because of her consulting job in the industry. And this morning, Fagan announced her plan to resign effective Monday, saying that she's confident that the ethics investigation will show she followed the state's legal and ethical guidelines, adding, "It is clear that my actions have become a distraction." Fagan says she has also quit her consulting job.
Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson has taken the first step toward running for governor. One day after Governor Inslee announced that he would not seek a fourth term, Ferguson released an exploratory campaign ad. He's been the state attorney general since 2013. The gubernatorial election is coming up in November. of 2024. Going to be very interesting to see
Yes.
who it boils down to when that happens.
We were throwing out possible candidates in the newsroom yesterday when we heard Inslee was stepping down,
Absolutely.
and well, he was certainly one of them.
definitely.
Well, a squirrel out and about finds itself stuck in a precarious situation. That's until the city of Richland sent help. Can't wait for that. That's coming up.
Plus, police monitoring the neighborhood near a popular Richland trailhead. The message for officers have for drivers.
Also, a local program that aims to help veterans reaches a milestone today. We'll explain what happens at Veterans Court.
And a trip back in time at the Inland Northwest Railroad Museum when we fly the Northwest. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6. We'll be right back.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Your hometown store has a wide selection of everything egg-related. Plus, we're the largest Purina dealer in Hermiston. Products you trust from people who care. Northwest Farm Supply in Prosser, Hermiston, and Othello.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, arriving exclusively in members' mailboxes this week. Our 16-page book has store-wide savings in every department. From lawn and garden essentials to patio needs, Bi-Mart has you covered for less. Plus, save on pantry essentials, pet supplies, and more. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Join us at Geisa Stadium on May 17th for the second annual Salute to Seniors. At 12:30, enjoy an all-you-can-eat and drink buffet before catching the Dust Devils action at 1:30. Don't miss out on this fun-filled day celebrating our beloved seniors.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, new at 6, a crackdown on speeders near a popular hiking trail in the Tri-Cities. Richland Police says over the weekend, officers performed a speed patrol near the Badger Mountain Trailhead on the 1200 block of White Bluff Street in Richland. Those patrols will continue in an effort to get drivers to keep to the speed limit and to be aware of pedestrians.
They played a huge role in the development of the nation. A museum in Eastern Washington showcases the important history of the locomotive. It's our focus of tonight's Fly the Northwest.
Welcome to the Inland Northwest Rail Museum. Largest museum in this area that's devoted strictly to the history of trains. So what we're doing is we're collecting all the historical things we can about railroads so they don't end up being scrapped. We have 4 museum cars outside that people can go through, loaded with memorabilia and model trains. Passenger cars was the mode of transportation back in the 1880s, 1920s. Up through that period, that's how everybody traveled. You can walk around, climb up on the steam engine out there, see we have got a diesel engine. So it's kind of fun. We call it walk among the giants. We say you need to spend about at least 2 hours here to be able to see everything, take a train ride, do a little shopping, and the experience is well worth it. And we always make sure we give them something to take with them to remember their experience. And that's our job, is to make sure that people can learn about the history of what was here. Typically, a lot of times when I go to speak to people, I ask them how many people have ever ridden a train. Not many hands. And that's what we're trying to resurrect, because once people get, it's kind of like a disease. Once you ride a train, you want to ride another one. Bring your family out here. Such an important part of our history that I think that it's well worth preserving. Preserving history and building the future. That's our motto.
The Railroad Museum is located west of Reardon on U.S. Highway 2 in Washington State. Highway 231. It's open Friday through Sunday every week, and they do host special events throughout the year.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday evening, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far, and we're kind of saving the best for the evening hours yet again. Just like yesterday, we're seeing some sunshine along with some partly cloudy skies, but still, we have really improved as the day has gone on, and we are slowly starting to warm up from yesterday, but today was not the and it is new at 6 that we are looking at stray showers, very possible, but the best chance will be Thursday night into Friday morning, where we could see some stray thunder showers as well. We do have a very hot Wednesday ahead, very much akin to what we saw last Saturday. So the only precipitation we're seeing right now is just to the north of the Yakima area, and we have a little bit of a system off to the east, but this should be continuing to move into the northwest. We do have a good chance, though, of seeing some shower activity as we head into slightly tomorrow evening. It looks like we're just going to see a little bit of shower activity possible here and there in the evening hours, but a little bit more prevalent as we head into Thursday. Maybe some morning quick showers, but a little more sustained as we get to our evening hours. And this could be some heavier cells. Could see a little bit of thunder and lightning with that. And folks, that is going to persist into Friday morning. That is when we're going to see that transition of temperature from very warm to well below our average for this time of year. I'll get to that in a bit. So we're staying chilly along the blues. We're in the mid 60s, mid to lower 70s for most of our areas. 80 degrees in Ellensburg, our rare hot spot, as we're looking a little atypical today. So we're a little below our average today, but we're going to shoot right up to those mid to upper 80s tomorrow. Cool down a bit on your Friday, but woo, we go all the way down from 88 to 63 by Friday. So all of our areas will be between a 20 to 25 degree drop from our highs. And then we're just going to kind of settle down in the below average temperatures for our Saturday, Sunday, and into our next work week. So chilly conditions are on the way, so enjoy these warm temperatures while you can. We do have some nominal winds right now, mid to lower teens for much of the Yakima Valley and the Ellensburg area. A little bit less the more east we go, and this is helping out in the, well, warming up Ellensburg right now. We expect to see light winds tomorrow, and then it's going to slowly build Thursday, 10 to 20 mile per hour. Friday with those cool temperatures, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds possible, and then slightly a dip into our weekend. So it's going to be pretty blustery for your weekend, but do get ready for those rains and winds to be in on Friday, kind of again ushering in those cooler temperatures. Overnight tonight, mid to lower 50s, should calm down the more we get to our later evening hours and into our overnight period as we move into our Wednesday. Midweek already, mid to upper 80s, just a touch cooler for Pendleton and Ellensburg. But folks, it is going to be warm, and it's going to cool down just as quick as it heats up. So as we move along into our weekend, we do have those 60s, and looks like those upper 60s will persist into our next work week for the Tri-Cities area. Best chance for showers, again, will be Thursday evening into Friday morning. Overnight lows taking a bit of a hit back to the 40s starting Friday late night. In the Yakima region, we're going to be 86 tomorrow, 79 Thursday, all the way down to 63, and we're going to stick in those mid-60s. My goodness, but better conditions on the way for your weekend. Overnight lows are going to be back to the 40s as well. So folks, we are looking at a lovely day tomorrow. Hope you can get outside and enjoy. We're going to see those cooler temperatures, though, come in a flash on Friday. All right, folks, KAPP KVEW Local News at 6. We'll return after this.
100% ribeye beef in a burger. Yep, 100% ribeye beef in a burger. My Ribeye Steakhouse burgers, all the flavor of a juicy ribeye steak in a burger. Did I mention they're made with 100% ribeye beef?
This week, the Coronation Countdown is on, and GMA invites you to a front row seat to history. Join Good Morning America for all the royal pageantry, the family, the celebrations, the fashion, and oh yes, the parties on Good Morning America.
At the Blue Mountain Station Cooperative in Dayton, Washington, we offer you the Pacific Northwest's finest local products, fresh baked goods, locally grown produce, artisan cheese, fresh roasted coffee, wine, honey, and so much more. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
It's the Great Northwest RV Show this Wednesday through Sunday only at the Hapo Center. Save big with special show pricing on motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. All of your favorite brands under one roof. Tiffin, Newmar, Rockwood, Grand Design, and more. Hundreds of new and used RVs to choose from. Get ready for spring adventures now. Don't miss the Great Northwest RV Show Wednesday through Sunday at the Hapo Center on Burton Boulevard.
Oh my gosh, Chris Bryant, Freddie Freeman, hustling in for the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu? Oh, 5 iconic flavors here for a limited time, like new peanut butter puppy chow.
Wow.
And s'mores is back.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow is right.
Hey guys.
Wow. The new DQ Summer Blizzard menu. Hustle in before it's gone.
DQ. Happy tastes good.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
When you own a Ford, you get more than a vehicle. You get the benefit of having your vehicle picked up for service.
Here for the Explorer. There you go. All right, we'll get it right back to you.
This is U-Mode.
All the convenience of owning a Ford with a local partner. Corwin Ford Tri-Cities.
Miranda tweets, I've had trust issues since Jack in the Box discontinued French toast sticks. We'll open that circle of trust again, Miranda, because my French toast sticks are back in 3 or 6 pieces. But then they'll be gone again. It's a pattern. French toast sticks are back starting at $2.
Welcome back, everyone. A very special event took place at the Benton County Courthouse this morning. The Benton County Veterans Therapeutic Court celebrated 2 graduates. Veterans Court is a voluntary program created to provide support to qualifying veterans that are involved in the criminal justice system. Charges are dismissed following completion of the program and graduation. Treatment involves mental health, substance abuse treatment, and medication management, monthly forums, completion of community service, and regular contact with a fellow veteran or mentor. One of those mentors, Lee Williams, says the Benton County Veterans Therapeutic Court is one of the rare ones who have that mentor program.
And the mentor kind of walks beside a wingman or a battle buddy to walk beside the veteran to say, before you do something bad, call me and let's talk about it, and walk with the person through that. And the different experiences to say, okay, remember that pride you felt when you raised your right hand and said, I'll support and defend the Constitution. Remember that. That's still in you and it can still come back out.
Christopher Poland and January Wells completed the long and intensive program on Tuesday. The court announced they were the 49th and 50th grads from the program. Eric Andrews, the deputy prosecuting attorney with Benton County, was one of the founding members of Veterans Therapeutic Court in the county. He also had a very special day in court. It was his last day, filled with some tears, but mostly laughs.
Sorry, I knew this was going to be tough.
You need a hug?
Yeah. This is maybe the greatest team ever assembled. I mean, honestly, it doesn't work without all of us together in the room working out solutions for people.
All of this with the goal of regaining stability in a veteran's life while learning skills to ensure they avoid future involvement in the criminal justice system. A huge congrats to Christopher and January. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome to the Spectrum Lab, where we're bringing you the best in connectivity with Spectrum One.
Get Spectrum One with Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, plus your first line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited, free for 12 months. Call 833-823-4999.
Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest internet speeds in the nation, so you always have the speed you need for all your connected devices. This guy gets it.
Advanced Wi-Fi comes with state-of-the-art security and privacy, which automatically blocks online threats on all your devices. If it's connected, it's protected.
Plus, Spectrum Mobile gives you unlimited talk, text, and data on a reliable nationwide network.
At Spectrum, we're always working to bring you better ways to connect.
You think they noticed the orb? I think so. Get Spectrum One with Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, plus your first line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited, free for 12 months. Call 833-823-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or Spectrum Store today.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Keep a flock healthy and happy with the largest selection of Purina around. Plus, all the equipment you need to keep the farm running right. And we have the best customer service. We really do. Northwest Farm Supply in Hermiston, Prosser, and Othello.
Make an experience this weekend to Vapiano. Relax in the country, experience the wine, and share in the joy. Vapiano awaits you and your friends. Make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estate and Winery. Slow down, enjoy the journey.
What is a leader? Someone who has backbone, resilience, determination to put a stake in the ground and get their hands a little dirty. Arrow Construction Supply has been the Northwest's leading provider of asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. From homeowner do-it-yourself to large commercial projects, we have everything for sale or rent to get the job done. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply, leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, one sec. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just one line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say it.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get one line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
It's the Great Northwest RV Show this Wednesday through Sunday only at the Hapo Center. Save big with special show pricing on motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. All of your favorite brands under one roof. Tiffin, Newmar, Rockwood, Grand Design, and more. Hundreds of new and used RVs to choose from. Get ready for spring adventures now. Don't miss the Great Northwest RV Show Wednesday through Sunday at the Hapo Center on Burton Boulevard.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Whether you're looking for your next house plant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, now to the high wire act of a wily squirrel in Richland. The critter got stuck after its foot got trapped. Amy Prince shared this video on Facebook and provided us permission to air it. The City of Richland Facebook page also posted the video. Workers with the City of Richland helped free the squirrel. According to a Nature article, squirrels can cause big problems for electrical lines and substations. Well, we're just glad the little buddy got his foot out of there.
Certainly something I'm sure they don't encounter every day.
No, my good. And they're so agile. It's surprising that they got stuck.
Definitely. I'm glad he lived to tell the tale.
100%.
Well, it only took minutes. These recorded using a torch to steal a boat. That story next.
Plus, learn why Eastern Washington postal workers demonstrate. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
Now, KAPP KVEW local news at 6:30.
Congress is stuck in a stalemate over the budget and the debt ceiling. We hit the debt ceiling, which is basically the government's credit limit, months ago. The Treasury has been moving money around, but now Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is saying that's not working as well as expected. She says the government may go into default as early as June 1st. The Republican-controlled House approved a budget proposal that would increase the debt limit. But Democrats control the Senate, and the majority leader says the bill is DOA.
This is not a plan. This is a hard right-wing wish list that everyone knows has no chance of passing.
You've got a choice between accepting the House bill or entering into a discussion which the Speaker's been trying to have with the President for some time.
President Biden has invited congressional leaders from both parties to the White House for a meeting 1 week from today on May 9th. Many Democrats, including the president, are calling on Republicans to pass what they call a clean bill to increase the debt ceiling and figure out the budget later on. Now let's go ahead and talk weather. Jason, an interesting day today. Some warmish weather, but the clouds were a bit interesting today.
A transitional day from yesterday's kind of blah day to tomorrow's gorgeous day. Let's take a look outside. We did see sunshine as we got into our evening hours, and we just have a slight bit of shower activity that came through the Yakima Valley, but it feels like it just feels like there should be some shower activity, but we're staying pretty dry as we head into our evening hours. A quick spritz is possible, though. In our next 24 hours, though, we're going to settle down overnight. Overnight lows mid to lower 50s across the board, and tomorrow highs mid to upper 80s for all of our cities with plenty of sunshine. But as we get to Thursday night into Friday, we're going to see possible thunderstorms, winds picking up 20 to 30 mile per hour. And folks, we're going to see a drop of 25 degrees or so from our highs tomorrow into Friday. Folks, we have a lot to talk about in my forecast. That's coming up.
Thanks, Jason. Well, a candlelit vigil held Monday night in honor of an Eastern Washington high school student killed in a tragic accident. Those attending the vigil were asked to bring fishing gear to place on Braden Baines Memorial. It will be later donated to a youth fishing organization. The teen died after an accident during PE class at Cheney High School. Cheney Public Schools has offered counselors to students and staff to help them grieve.
Eastern Washington postal workers rallied outside the downtown post office in Spokane, calling for change.
We had career employees that had 20 years.
Joy destroys the mail.
This rally held yesterday afternoon is one of several across the country in recent days. Some postal workers say they have reached a breaking point. They say they're exhausted, short-staffed, and underpaid. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy's 10-year proposal to reinvigorate the Postal Service prompting a backlash. Among the steps DeJoy wants to take is the installation of a new sorting and delivery centers. It would essentially consolidate the post office into one regional facility that would help deliver mail and packages. Workers fear it will eliminate jobs. Postal workers say this is a continuation of a cycle they've endured for years.
We had career employees that had 20 years and just walk up and leave. You know, post office used to be a really good job, and people are tired. They can't do it anymore.
In response to the rally, USPS said, quote, "The position being presented by the leadership of the American Postal Workers Union is absent of anything based in reality," end quote.
In Oregon, lawmakers in the state house passed a controversial reproductive rights bill on Monday. If enacted, it would expand access to abortion regardless of age and without need for parental consent.
As Oregonians, we value autonomy when it comes to making decisions that impact our bodies, and we believe the full range of services should be covered.
Proponents of abortion want us to believe abortion is a safe medical procedure. The reality is there are always risks to medical procedures.
The bill passed the state house along party lines 36 to 23. The legislation also requires insurance companies to cover gender-affirming care. Under current Oregon law, abortion remains legal at all stages of pregnancy. Health insurance companies cannot discriminate on the basis of gender identity. That bill now heads to Oregon's state Senate. At the national level, there's a renewed push to regulate the Supreme Court.
Now, traditionally, the Supreme Court justices have been responsible for enforcing ethical standards on each other. That's come into question recently. Now, Congress is looking to take action, but it's not clear if they even have the authority to intervene. ABC's Lindsay Watts is tracking that debate.
While the justices are fine with consulting with certain authorities on how to address ethical issues, they do not feel bound by those same authorities. And because the court will not act, Congress must.
The Supreme Court is the only branch of government without an enforceable ethics code. And Senate Democrats are ratcheting up calls for unprecedented new requirements for the High Court.
Only Supreme Court justices refuse to allow their conduct to be investigated or reviewed.
Ethics concerns have been swirling after reporting on financial ties between Justice Clarence Thomas and a wealthy GOP megadonor. Thomas has denied any wrongdoing. Republicans accuse Democrats of having selective outrage toward conservative justices.
We're going to push back as hard as we can and tell the American people the truth about what's going on here. This is not about making the court better. This is about destroying a conservative court.
Chief Justice John Roberts declined to testify at the Senate hearing on Supreme Court ethics. He did provide a written response, highlighting a judicial committee that helps justices comply with disclosure requirements and ethical guidelines. Roberts says he's not aware of any instance of a justice in the committee failing to resolve an issue. Democrats have an unexpected ally in their calls for ethics reform. Retired federal judge Michael Ludig, a prominent conservative and former advisor to Vice President Mike Pence. He submitted written testimony saying he believes there's no constitutional obstacle to Congress legislating a Supreme Court ethics code. Others, though, testified that the Constitution is clear on separation of powers.
It is the Supreme Court and not the Congress that has the constitutional prerogative to decide whether to adopt a formal code of conduct governing the individual justices.
The Supreme Court is unanimous on this issue. All 9 justices signed a statement pushing back on new rules, saying they adhere to a voluntary code of conduct. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Washington.
One retired federal judge told lawmakers it wouldn't make sense for the Supreme Court justices to follow the exact same code of conduct that applies to federal judges, but he believes the Supreme Court could adopt a modified version.
Grocery Goliath Kroger will stop advertising grocery specials in newspapers. Shoppers can find printed copies of specials inside the stores. According to Kroger, it made the decision due to failing newspaper circulation. Also, many papers have stopped print editions.
Oh, I just remember Sundays.
Yes.
You would just, I couldn't wait to see the Best Buy and all the electronic stuff.
Yes.
So
I used to help my mom clip coupons and they never got used.
All right, well, coming up, he helped develop artificial intelligence. Now that man has quit his job with Google so he can sound the alarm about the potential dangers of AI.
Plus, an early morning heist, crooks using a torch to steal a boat.
And it's been a bit of a muggy afternoon, and we could see some showers on the horizon. I'll let you know when to expect those. Your first alert weather forecast is next on KAPP Local News at 6:30.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
If your family is anything like this, you need quality floors from Empire today. Like durable carpet with built-in stain and pet protection. Tough wood laminate with a scratch-resistant finish. Or waterproof vinyl plank floors. Even bath time is no match. And when life happens, Empire backs every floor with great warranties. Quality floors you can count on.
Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book.
arriving exclusively in members' mailboxes this week. Our 16-page book has store-wide savings in every department. From lawn and garden essentials to patio needs, Bi-Mart has you covered for less. Plus, save on pantry essentials, pet supplies, and more. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Does your bath or shower need a remodel? Bath Fitter can do it all. We will remove your existing fiberglass tub or shower and replace it with a custom-crafted shower or soaker tub. All made in America at our state-of-the-art factory. We rebuild your walls with new drywall and install a custom-made tub or shower with seamless walls in as little as 1 day. All work is guaranteed and built to last. Call your locally owned Bath Fitter store now to book your free in-home estimate or visit bathfitter.com.
We're seeing customers come in every single day, pros that are using battery equipment.
Making the switch to battery was one of the best decisions that we made as a company.
We made the switch to battery-powered equipment to be ahead of the industry.
It's made in America, and I wanted something that was built here.
This is where the world is headed. It's better to be ahead of it now than get on it later.
Built for you. Built for work. Real steel. Find yours.
Next, E.T.
Yes, SJP for the win!
We're at fashion's biggest night.
It's the Met Gala.
E.T.'s in the middle of all the Met Mania. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on KAPP KVEW.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it can happen anywhere. Thieves swiping something that you worked hard for or something that contains precious memories. In this instance, it happened to a Seattle man, and his surveillance camera recorded the brazen theft, which unfolded in just minutes. Michelle Esteban talked with the homeowner.
That's a torch being used to steal a Seattle family's boat right from their driveway. The brazen theft caught on Dan security camera.
The boat was right about here.
He was gone overnight and returned Sunday morning to find the boat missing and the lock busted.
This actually is a coupler lock that is hardened steel, and it's not that easy to, you can't use bolt cutters or use a grinder.
In less than 5 minutes, his beloved family boat was gone. Watch as a pickup without plates and what says police think may be fake temporary plate paperwork on the back window arrive. Two masked men get to work. They don't cut the lock but melt the metal and attach the boat and the trailer to their pickup. It was 5:30 Sunday morning near a busy street next to North Seattle College and half a mile from the police precinct.
They were very casual and very systematic, and what all confirmed was that they must have done this many times. It also had a lot of sentimental value as well. We'd take it out to go fishing and crabbing, and my son has a lot of memories in it.
Called police who were looking for the suspects and called me to warn you.
I want people that have trailers or boats that think that something like this secures it. It's not good enough.
I'm not surprised because we just live across the freeway in Maple Leaf and we've been burgled more than 5 times.
Dale Marston also has a patch of dirt in the nearby Pea Patch and noticed Dan's boat was gone but didn't know why.
We have a similar boat to the one that was just stolen, parked in our side yard. I'm going to go home and make sure it won't be stolen so easily anyways.
Oh, that makes me sad. Well, Dan said the boat, motor, and trailers combined are a loss of $23,000. And
this is just shocking. No regard for anything or anyone around you.
Yeah, and the thief was cool as a cucumber.
Oh, so frustrating.
Yeah,
my goodness.
My goodness is right.
Well, a little less frustrating. The Seattle Kraken are getting ready to start their next playoff game against the Stars.
It got a little delayed because the game before it has been going a little too long. It comes as the Kraken made it to the playoffs for the first time in franchise history, only in their second year. The Kraken defeated the Colorado Avalanche, the defending Stanley Cup champs, in their inaugural playoff series. Most experts picked the Avalanche to win the matchup, but it was the Kraken that came out as the aggressors. They actually scored the opening goal in every game of the 7-game series. The Kraken now are in the final 8 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
You know, for us, obviously, it's a little bit quicker turnaround. So, you know, we're going to have to use that to our advantage, right? We don't have the ability to have a day or two of rest. So we've got to be able to flip that switch and mentally feel good about our game and get ready for game 1 here. You know, it doesn't matter what the turnaround time is. You know, you don't get game 1 back.
Incredible. And just a couple more minutes until the game begins, right?
So 5 minutes from now. And again, I love NHL playoffs in the end because it just keeps coming.
Yes, right.
You know the NFL, you got to wait. You got to wait every weekend. But anyways, go Kraken tonight.
Absolutely.
And,
best of luck to them.
All right, let's head over to weather.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
All right, from hockey to baseball, taking a look at our Dust Devils Geesa Stadium sky cam. And again, folks, kind of a malaise today. A little bit of cloud coverage. We saw some sun breaks, but not as warm as we were expecting or as nice. But we do expect things to shift as we get into tomorrow. Definitely warming up into that hot Wednesday ahead. We do have some stray showers, even possible tonight, tomorrow night. Very light, though, but we have more sustained showers. Could even see some thunder showers on the way as we get to Thursday evening. So right now, we just saw just a hint of shower activity in the Yakima region, and we have it going through Lewiston right now, and even a little bit of thunder and lightning going on there. We do have quite a bit of electricity that went on in Spokane last night. That could happen again with that system, but our areas staying more or less dry. Again, maybe a little spritz or two. As we head into Wednesday evening, though, a little bit of shower activity kind of around us, so could see a little bit of a quick shower Thursday morning as well. But as we get into Thursday evening, we have much more sustained showers coming in from the southwest and southeast, excuse me. And we're going to be seeing heavier cells coming in that could be incorporating some thunder and lightning. So we're keeping a close eye on that. And those showers will persist into Friday morning, and that will be bringing much cooler temperatures on our way. So mid-60s for the Blue Mountain region, our cool spot right now. And again, we're cooler than expected. Mostly lower 70s, still 80 though in Ellensburg. Ellensburg getting a little bit of an assist from wind this evening. So as we head into tomorrow, we're going to be well above our average, about 15 degrees above our average. But as we crash down into Friday, we're going to be 10 degrees below our average. So a little of everything in just the span of 2 days. Plenty of sunshine expected and light winds for your Wednesday, all the way to rain, windy, and chilly for your Friday, and that will persist into your weekend. But if you didn't like last weekend's heat, you're going to love this weekend as we're much, much cooler by about 15 or so degrees. So wind speeds, seeing some double digits here and there, so a little bit of breeze going on. We expect that to slow down overnight, and as we head into tomorrow, more or less light winds. Then we'll see it's gradually built. Thursday, about 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Could see 15 to 25 mile per hour winds on our Friday. Then we'll be just kind of hanging out in the 10 to 20 mile per hour range for our weekend into our next work week. Overnight tonight, again, should be pretty nice. Overnight, we're going to be in the mid to lower 50s, staying very warm, folks. We should be returning to the 40s as we get to Friday late night into Saturday. For our Wednesday, tomorrow, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Highs mid to upper 80s, just a little cooler for Pendleton and for Ellensburg. But still, folks, it is the jewel of the week. Hope you can get outside and enjoy it, maybe for lunch or whatnot. So as we move on into Friday, that big cool down, again, 25 degrees down. That is significant. Then we stay in those upper 60s into our next work week. Overnight lows staying pretty warm considerably, especially what's happening to our daytime highs. In Yakima, 86 tomorrow, 79 by Thursday, and then mid-60s into our weekend. So I hope you haven't put away your spring coats just yet. We do expect to see that shower activity and then just those cooler temperatures coming this weekend, though we should see more sunshine than not as we head in. And again, winds right around 10 to 15 mile per hour. But as we get into our Wednesday, get ready for a beautiful day. Just do get ready for those showers coming late Thursday into Friday. KAPP KVEW Local News at 6:30. We'll be right back.
It's the Great Northwest RV Show this Wednesday through Sunday only at the Hapo Center. Save big with special show pricing on motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. All of your favorite brands under one roof. Tiffin, Newmar, Rockwood, Grand Design, and more. Hundreds of new and used RVs to choose from. Get ready for spring adventures now. Don't miss the Great Northwest RV Show Wednesday through Sunday at the Hapo Center on Burton Boulevard.
An accident can shatter your life. At Tamaki Law, we put your life back together.
I believe my purpose in life is to help people. My clients depend on us to fix their circumstances. That's our job. The stakes are high and we can't let them down. That's why we work hard and fight for the justice they deserve.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Your son is right here. Can you please stand up?
From the hit television series on E! Entertainment.
He just said to me, "That's my mother." I just saw him lean down and kiss you.
Meet Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium, for a special evening of live psychic readings.
He says to me that here in this world, you are always on him and on him and on him and on him.
For more event and ticket information,
I really hope this helps you.
and to meet Matt Frazier, visit meetmattfrazier.com. Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
It's great to see ya. Come on down. Welcome to Sea Galley. Dinner tonight or the Shipwreck Lounge. May I suggest our surf and turf special, prime rib and crab.
Woo! Zip line at triple play, baby! I don't have wings, but I'm flying! Look, I'm a pterodactyl! Ah! Spoiler alert, it goes backwards too! Hey Astrid, what's up, girl? Oh, me? Just zipping along on the zip train.
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride, and it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
You know I'm gonna give this 2 talons up.
Get a free Makita Impact Driver Kit or a Pit Boss grill now when you build a deck with wood decking or TimberTech or Trex composite decking and railing from Par. Visit par.com for details.
What are you gonna build?
This newscast sponsored by the Working Family Tax Credit.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the man dubbed the godfather of artificial intelligence has left his position at Google.
Now he wants to warn the world about the dangers of the very product that he was instrumental in creating. ABC's Lionel Moyes reports.
As companies race to integrate artificial intelligence into our everyday lives, one man behind that technology has resigned from Google after more than a decade. Dr. Jeffrey Hinton, known as the godfather of artificial intelligence, says he stepped down so he can freely discuss the dangers of AI. He tells the New York Times he's worried about artificial intelligence taking jobs from people and also misinformation, with fake videos, photos, and text saying the average person will not be able to know what is true anymore. And he warns, it is hard to see how you can prevent the bad actors from using it for bad things. He joins a growing list of industry experts calling for regulation. Elon Musk tweeting just yesterday, even benign dependency on AI automation is dangerous to civilization if taken so far that we eventually forget how the machines work.
It is, I think, actually a bigger risk to society than cars or planes or medicine.
One recent breakthrough, a non-invasive AI system that can turn our thoughts into text, saying it could one day help people who've lost their ability to speak due to a stroke or paralysis. Researchers have also found AI can more efficiently and effectively identify cancer, and we've already seen how programs like ChatGPT can write speeches, answer complex questions, and even pass the bar exam. The CEO of the company behind ChatGPT says the advancements are exciting, but also terrifying.
Part of the exciting thing here is we get continually surprised by the creative power of all of society.
I think that word surprise, though,
it's both exhilarating as well as terrifying to people.
Sure. I think people should be happy that we're a little bit scared of this.
Elon Musk and hundreds of tech experts released an open letter back in March calling for AI to be regulated. As for Dr. Hinton, Google commended his work and said it's committed to a responsible approach.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know how to feel about AI sometimes.
There's a lot to talk
Yeah,
about,
there
so
is.
continued discussion is needed. Well, you're watching KAPP Local News at 6:30. We'll back with a final check of your forecast. That's next.
Rubble. 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 These are our best burgers ever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Watch Thursday at 9 on ABC and KVEW, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, providing compassionate, high-quality care for over 75 years.
What is a leader? Someone who has backbone, resilience, determination, to put a stake in the ground and get their hands a little dirty. Arrow Construction Supply has been the Northwest's leading provider of asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. From homeowner do-it-yourself to large commercial projects, we have everything for sale or rent to get the job done. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply, leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years.
It's the Great Northwest RV Show this Wednesday through Sunday only at the Hapo Center. Save big with special show pricing on motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. All of your favorite brands under one roof. Tiffin, Newmar, Rockwood, Grand Design, and more. Hundreds of new and used RVs to choose from. Get ready for spring adventures now. Don't miss the Great Northwest RV Show Wednesday through Sunday at the Hapo Center on Burton Boulevard.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Every location is conveniently located and gives you the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. We have something for everyone, including gift cards for any occasion. Check out the specials and deals today. Open 7 days a week in 5 locations: Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Hermiston, and West Richland. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book at bimart.com. It's 16 pages of great store-wide savings, including everything you need for spring planting and gardening, pet supplies, and more. At Bi-Mart, our members get more value every day.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, 1 sec. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just one line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say it.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get one line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
You love a cold, refreshing soft drink from McDonald's. So we've got even colder ones.
From frozen faves to our new lemonade. Get any small for $1.89. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a final look at the weather. Kind of starting to cool down a little bit out there, Jason.
A bit of a transitional day from that cool day we saw on Monday. Let's get you ready for your Wednesday. Overnight tonight, we're going to see lows in the mid to lower 50s, mid to upper 80s for your highs tomorrow. Look at all that sunshine we can expect. It is going to be a gorgeous day. Definitely the best day of our work week. Walla Walla, right around 85. And over in the lovely Ellensburg area, even 82. So highs in the 80s tomorrow, then highs mid to upper 70s by Thursday. But by Friday, mid to lower 60s. It is going to be so chilly after tomorrow, but enjoy your Wednesday while we have it.
Soak it in while it's here.
You got it.
Thanks so much for watching. KAPP Local News is always on at yaktrinews.com. We're back tonight at 11.